All right, I'm going to show you how to do number 8 on homework 1.3, 1.4. So this one is really different than what we're used to. Okay, back in Math 103 or a college algebra class, usually what we're used to doing is we would have something like this, something like that, and we're being asked to rationalize the denominator. So we multiply by the conjugate of the denominator, with our goal being to get rid of any rational or irrational numbers down in the denominator. Okay, but the assignment on this one is the directions say rationalize the numerator. Okay, so we're not going to do this, but it is similar, okay? Because we want to get rid of radicals in the numerator, we're going to multiply by the conjugate of the numerator. So we have the same exact expression, you just change it from minus to plus. Okay, that's the conjugate. What you do to the numerator, you have to do to the denominator. Okay, now I'm going to go through and start foiling this out. Square root of x times square root of x is equal to x. Square root of x times a positive square root of x plus h, that would be plus square root of x times square root of x plus h. Okay, moving on. We've got a negative square root of x plus h times square root of x. That would be negative. I'll just write my square root of x first. X plus h, it's multiplication, so I could change the order. That's okay. And now we have a negative square root of x plus h times square root of x. Let's see, times square root of x plus h. That's taking square root of x times itself, which is squaring it. When you square it, it undoes the square root. So that is, that would be x plus h, but we have a negative there. So it should be minus x plus h, and that negative is going to affect both the x and the h. Okay, I'm hoping that I don't have to FOIL out the denominator. Maybe something will simplify. Let's see. Let's just leave that as it is for now. Okay, now I notice these are the same. They add up to 0. This would distribute my negative and be minus x minus h. So my x's cancel, and all I'm left with up there is a negative h. All times x times square root of h. Oh, h times square root of x times x square root of h. Oh my god, tongue twister, seriously. And then times square root of x plus square root of x plus h. Okay, and then my h's divide out to 1. So this, it end up with 1 over, let's see, I still had my square root of x, I still had my square root of x plus h, I still had my square root of x plus square root of x plus h, and I could multiply all that out, but I think we're fine just leaving it like that.